So now I will show you how to do a factory network unlock. In my opinion, this is the most valuable way to unlock your phone, and once you have an unlocked phone, you will be able to resell it at a higher price, and your phone will be compatible worldwide with all carriers. The first thing we have to do is to disable Find My iPhone, so simply go to Settings, scroll down where it says iCloud, and scroll all the way down where it says Find My iPhone. Make sure it is completely off, so you can turn it back on once your iPhone has been unlocked successfully. Alright, so then we have to get the IMEI number. Simply open your dial pad and type *#06#. So as you will see, your 15-digit IMEI number will appear. You can also find this number on the back part of the box of your phone or also in the SIM card tray. Alright, so this is by far the most important part of the whole unlocking process. Now keep this number somewhere close as we will need it in a few seconds to unlock this phone. Alright, so now we're gonna use the computer. iTunes saying congratulations, your iPhone has been unlocked. Boom, there you go guys, your phone is now fully factory unlocked and now it's compatible worldwide with all carriers. You should get a full signal on your new carrier. And that's it guys, that's how we unlock an iPhone 7. That's all for today guys. If you have any questions, just leave me a comment and I'll try to help you as soon as I can. By the way guys, we're also giving away a free iPhone 7, completely sealed, brand new phone. You can find the instructions on how to enter the giveaway in the next video. Thanks for watching guys, take care.
So iOS 11.3 is on the horizon. I'm pretty sure you guys are going to be able to update to this version maybe on Tuesday when Apple announced brand new stuff on Tuesday, such as the new iPads, possibly a new MacBook Air, all of that good stuff, but that's for another video. This is iOS 11.3 on the iPhone 6. How's the performance? How did Apple, handle the whole battery problem issue on this update? I'm here to, talk about all of that all in this video, as well as the battery performance on this video too as well. Now, I just finished updating and I just got this prompt. So just to show you guys, there you go. Update completed. You have a data and privacy. So now this is a new icon on your status bar. So you're going to be able to see a status letting you know that this app is going to use your privacy or your personal information. So, a nice little touch letting you know that your privacy is being used, or it's, it's going to appear there. Terms and conditions, yes, I agree. Now I want to talk about the features and then I'm going to talk about the battery performance towards the end of the video. Now right away the performance is improved, so everything's a nice little speed to it. Obviously everything varies on your internet connection. Now one thing you're going to notice right away, you're going to have some brand new splash pages. Of course you have that icon, the privacy icon, which is going to appear in your status bar. Pretty much exactly the same thing, iOS 11 App Store. Nothing really too new. Now the only new thing is supposed to be here. You're supposed to see like the sizes of the update, but I can't. Oh, there it is. There it is. So you can see the size of the update. So if you have a 16 gigabyte iPhone, now you can see, okay, this is a gigabyte update. So I'm not going to do it. I'm going to save some space. And yeah, so now you can see that. So I feel like that should have been on iOS since day one, or since the App Store launch. But hey, better late than never, I guess. You can actually tap on this action, so you can see what's the top action app right now. So Fortnite and PUBG is taking over the App Store right now. So yeah, video on that coming soon though. Alright, so now you have iCloud messages. So you're gonna see messages here, and basically all it is, everything is gonna pass throughout your old devices. So iCloud messages, pretty cool. Everything is just gonna pass through. Now I thought it can do that already, but I guess not. But yeah, that's iCloud messages. I guess if you have enough iCloud space, give it a shot. One annoying thing about iOS 11, which they did fix on iOS 11.3, is all your messages will be all over the place, all scrambled. So this is my brother here. So everything will be out of place, out of order. So that is now fixed. Now another thing too, you have businesses, so you can contact Lowe's or you can text Home Depot the whole entire conversation, and you can just chat with them. Am I going to use that? Maybe. I don't know. Next up, you have AR. AR is improved. Okay, I don't know if you guys care about that. Now, even though AirPlay 2 and multi-room support is here on iOS 11.3, you cannot pair two HomePods together at once. Right now, you can't do that. But I guess when it's Tuesday, when the official launch of iOS 11.3 release, this is the GM. It's pretty much done, but I think they just need to tick that on. It's like a switch maybe, and we could probably have that. But we have the prompts. They just need to enable it. I don't know why they're waiting, but hey, that's Apple for you. But I don't have two HomePods, so it really don't matter to me. I'm always swiping up from the top because I have my iPhone 10. I'm really trying to get to the control center. So if I 3D press that, you can see my HomePod there. But yeah, I only have one HomePod anyway. Now let's talk about the music application. Now the music, Apple made some improvements. Now very, very small changes. As you guys can see, a brand new splash screen for the music. Ad-free listening. You have your notifications. Not now. If you tap on the title of the song, it should come up with some prompts. Hold on. Why is it not working? Alright, there we go. Because I guess I was there and I guess it didn't make sense. So as you guys can see, if I tap on this, you now have options on the bottom. Should you go to the artist Drake or should you go to the album Scary Hours? That's a very, very handy feature because there's times when I'm playing, you know, from a playlist and I want to get to the artist or I want to get to the album. Now you have a choice now. So now you can go to the album and there it is, Scary Hours. Or I can go to Drake and it just looks like that. Oh, I've never seen this before. This little 3 dots on the top. Okay, so you can follow Drake, you can create a station, you can share the artist. That wasn't there before. Sometimes when you're playing music, sometimes this lock screen gets stuck. Like this, the scrub bar. I think that's fixed on iOS 11.3, finally. Now, another thing they fixed, they actually fixed the calculator because there was something wrong with the calculator where if you type in like a number fast, it's gonna tell you the wrong calculation. So if you do this fast, I forgot how to do it. All right, because they fixed it. Okay, I'm on the wrong update. I wish I could have showed you guys the before and after, but there was times where in the calculator application they'll give you the wrong calculation, but that is now fixed on iOS 11.3. So if you've been getting wrong calculations and you type it on the numbers too fast, you gotta get the wrong thing. Man, that's crazy, man. Hearing all these changes and all these fixes really had me thinking like iOS 11 is really one of the worst iOS's that I can remember. For real, iOS 6 was my favorite, but iOS 11, this is trash. This is unacceptable. This should have been the update that we should have got day one, to be honest with you guys. Next, I just want to say this, HomeKit support. You no longer need like a special chip on the actual devices. So I have my light bulbs here, so the LifeX. So I guess you no longer need like a special chip that Apple requires you to have. Now everything is through software now. So that's a pretty handy feature for me because I use smart home products. Now all that out the way, those are all the features that I can, find. I'm pretty sure there's a lot more stuff hidden. But most importantly, let's talk about the battery performance and let's talk about the performance in general and the, CPU throttling. I can't even say that word right. Throttling. You guys get what I'm trying to say. So now if I go into settings, battery, now you can see your battery health. Now I'm pretty sure this battery health is pretty crappy because I had this phone since day one. So 92, not too bad. I thought it would be a lot lower. And now your battery is currently supporting normal peak performance. Okay, so I guess my battery is pretty cool. 92 is not bad. And you have a new prompt on the top here that says iPhone batteries, like all rechargeable batteries, are consumable components that become less effective as they age. I didn't say that before. When it was iOS 10, it wasn't saying that. But hey, at least they finally come up with something. Because now if your phone is effective, if you have like a, I don't know, 80 or 50 or whatever, I think you can have an option where you can have the CPU, becomes fast. It's going to become like a new phone. But my phone is good. 92% battery health is not too bad. Because I had this phone since 2014 when it first came out. Yeah, 2014. And yeah, the fact that I was on 92%, that's pretty good. But hopefully iOS 12 will be a smooth start, a smooth update, all the glitches. And of course we're going to have glitches in the first, first iOS or the first version. But this was just bad, and we finally have that improvement. Now on for the battery test. Leave it like about half. I think that's pretty average. Yeah. Hopefully the iPhone wins. So I want to apologize in advance for not having a timer next to me. I don't know what I was thinking. I just put the camera on and I just had this iPhone on all night basically. So I started at 7:33 p.m. and you guys will be amazed on how long this iPhone survived. Now I think it's maybe because the battery health condition is at 92%. That's pretty damn good for an iPhone 6. I'm pretty sure most of you guys who, using their iPhone as a personal iPhone, you probably have like about 80 or 70 or something like that. If your iPhone is dying too quickly, maybe you want to get your battery replaced by Apple, or maybe you could buy a third-party battery and replace it yourself. But as you guys can see, 10 o'clock right now, 10 p.m., the battery is at 74, 73. So yeah, so around the 70 zone. And I gotta say, this thing lasts all night. Just to give you guys a little hint. Now, another thing too, I ended up flicking on and off the lights because I was watching some Netflix. I didn't want to have the studio lights on all night, so I was watching a little bit of Netflix. And then after a while, I fell asleep, so this camera was on throughout the whole entire night. And I was using my iPhone 10, so I couldn't use my phone. It was on airplane mode, and it was on the charger so the phone doesn't die. And fun little fact, I was shooting another video while this iPhone was recording, so I needed my actual camera to record the booster board video you guys saw the other day. So yeah, so I'm working my ass off, I'm giving you guys videos left and right from different types and different kind of videos. So, subscribe if you haven't already, man. I think you'll love this channel if you're new around here. So 1 o'clock in the morning, as you guys can see, there's a red. I actually have my my light strips on behind the TV. I like that immersiveness. So now I realize the battery is only on 40% and it's 1 a.m. So I figured, you know what, let me play one of my videos, and I actually have to swipe down so you guys can see the time and the battery progress. And another thing too, why this camera battery is lasting so long, there's no service. Now, I'm pretty sure you guys have a service enabled, Sprint, T-Mobile, so maybe you're going to have to subtract some hours because, it's constantly looking for service if it's LTE, 3G, so maybe that might be the problem, and Bluetooth is off too. So, yeah, my phone, this iPhone 6 lasts about 9 hours. So from exactly 7:33 a.m. all the way to 5:10 in the morning, I was asleep. And I actually had my light strips on all night because I fell asleep. I wanted to turn it off, but it is what it is. So this thing was a tank, I must say. I was shocked. But you guys probably got to subtract maybe 3 hours because there's no service, or 2 hours. That service thing really does matter. And almost forgot the Geekbench scores. Okay. The Geekbench, this is going to give you an idea on how fast or how much of an improvement iOS 11.3 is on the iPhone 6. So I'm going to run this quick little Geekbench score. And there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. A score of 1565 single core and 2688 multi-core score. So comparing that to iOS 11.2, so the last beta that I tested. So yeah, the last score, as you guys can see, yeah, so it's definitely improving. iOS is definitely improving from here on out. Another thing too, I want to quickly run just a little performance test. Let me launch up YouTube. That took a little long. I ain't gonna lie. Spotify. That was a little long too, but I mean, I can't forget, this is the iPhone 6. Mario Run. Damn, this thing is taking forever. And, after using the iPhone 10, I'm just so used to that speediness. Subway Surfer. Okay. Could be able to play. Must say, not really that much lag going on. Safari. Okay. So guys, there you have it. That concludes today's video. Should you update to iOS 11.3 if you have the iPhone 6? And I gotta say, hell yeah. You're getting brand new features, performance is better, and the battery life is out of the world. You know what I mean? Definitely compare this video's battery test to the other previous versions. I don't know, compare it yourself. This version of iOS 11 should have been the beginning, and it should have been improving from here on out.